So, oh wow, here we go. The Transformers 3.0 MDLX Dirge. 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 He's a Conehead. He's in the original G1, he was one of the seekers that they saved money by redesigning the head so the nose cone of the plane didn't collapse down behind it. Um, yeah, I decided that when I went decided to go in on the Seekers, I decided the Coneheads would be part of that. I just call them Seekers with the rest of them. If I was reading my pre-order list, right, I think the next one up is Thrust and then Ramjet. Thrust is expensive. I'm not sure because they had it had unique parts. They had to I don't know. I honestly don't know. It doesn't matter. So here he is. These 3.0 figures are. I'm in love with them. I want to have I want to spoon them in bed. Anyway, can't really see much. He's under all the plastic, keeps everything from scratching, I guess. Shrink wrap is a nice thing. I like that. I dig that. Yeah, so that's what he looks like. I'm gonna get him. I really can't. Comes with his null rays. I obviously most of this is reused from the Starscream mold. Um, but I'm sure there are definitely parts that are remolded. We'll try to figure out what those are. So let me get him unwrapped and out of the box, and we will check him out. All right, he's out of the package, and first blush, he looks good. I like him a lot. I'm gonna be hard pressed not to like an MDLX figure from 3.0, and it's just the way it is. He comes with all the standard, different types of hands. Comes with his, expressive hands, different. It comes with an expressive hand and a slightly more expressive hand. You can see that. I guess that's fine. I don't. Okay. He does come with his holding hands. I have his left holding hand on already. I put it on, and he comes installed with the fist hands. Sorry about my dirty dry skin. Um, they said, and it's standard fare with 3.0. They pop on and off. They're double ball pegs and extend out from the forearms, and they go on. Sometimes you just got a little tricky. Sometimes he comes with his null rays. Same thing as from the Starscream mold, and he's plug in like, come on, there, like that, and he's got them on then, and that looks great. I love that. He can also hold them with the holding hand. He can hold them. It's not tricky because they don't. There's no like trigger fingers or anything. They didn't. If I can do this without. Hold on. There, I got it. And he can do that if you need him to do that. He can do that. Um, yeah. So that's how that goes. So put this on like that, and say that goes on there like that. And it comes with these things. I'm trying to remember what these were, how these attached, what they were for. Give me 1 second here. He does come with an instruction manual. Wing blades. All right. Now I know you can hold them. Okay. And then they hold. Okay, so they go in his hands. What do they attach on his? Because I know they attached on Starscream's wing blade things. We'll figure it out. So these are supposed to. These, yeah, they're supposed to go in like this somehow. I don't know. I'm not gonna use them. Oh, you should probably figure that out. You're making a video on this. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a pain to get it in his hand. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like this is more theoretical than because his fingers aren't like they're not pliable. Like forcing them apart seems to. I'm not gonna do. I don't want to break this. Um, I think the red alert, like these were all like two pieces or something. They were glued together. I don't think this is any different. This might be different. All right, so we're not gonna mess with that. And he comes with his backpack, and like I know, I'll get Starscream down and we'll figure it out. But it doesn't have the wings to put them on. That's the thing. All right, so his backpack's actually really nice. It's really well painted. You know, it's got the yellow and the blue. It's molded in this gray plastic, looks like, but it's definitely got the. They didn't spare the paint. You know, the different metallic gunmetal, and then the red bits are beautiful. I mean, it just looks great. And you flip it over, and they painted the backside, which you wouldn't technically see ever. They did that, you know, like ThreeZero spares no expense. You know, they really don't. Yeah, some like, and that attaches. I mean, yeah, some of their design, like construction, especially early on, like the hip skirts are notoriously a problem. So that's him assembled. He does come with an alternate face. Do I have tweezers handy? I do not. All right. Oh, you think I have this worked out, but I don't. Crotch shot. All right. So there's that. I don't understand what the difference would be. It looks the same to me. Maybe I just don't care enough about it. Like switching on his face, um, and that's fine. What happened to his other? I don't. I don't understand. Like why? Like what the slightly different eyes? Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Like they're not different enough for me to care. So we'll get a look at this guy up close. We'll take this off real quick, just because they deco under the parts that you were never supposed to see. Well, they didn't here, but you know. All right, so he looks good. Yeah, man, the paint's everywhere it needs to be, right? The eyes pop. They do. They look great. The nose cone, his head, stupid cone head. Um, I'm never mind what I might do. I might not. I probably won't. But so you have the little deco gunmetal metallics where he needs it. The reds just pop on. It's impressive to me. Decepticon symbols down here. Sorry. Just really good. Like the line, like the panel lining is really good. It looks great. Back here, yeah. I mean, come on, man. Jeez, oh Pete. Like some kind of symbol in the back of his head. You know, just the little bits of detail. Like these thrust engines look fantastic. These are stunning with the red metallic. I mean, just stunning. I mean, I can't say nothing about the sculpt work. I mean, it's easy to see why I really like this figure line. Like, I'm not all in on it. Like, I didn't get the Rainmakers because they're 120 a piece, and these are like 135 now. I think Thrust is like 145 or 150. It is expensive. The articulation, as always, is there on these guys, and he can do that and bend all the way up. And as usual, they as per usual. Is this focusing right? Is that just me? No, just me. Like you get to see the deco under there, like in you know, you would never expect to like. I mean, you're getting what you pay for sure. Like there's no gaps. Like they made sure the sculptwork carries through when he bends. Um, he's got. Does he have ab crunch? Does not have ab crunch. Just a. He does turn at the waist, which is fine. Where the Starscream have ab crunch? I'll get Starscream down here. His hip skirts work, which is something that's been a problem with ThreeZero. I mean, I like usually they just kind of like pop off on you because the ball pegs aren't right. They don't work right, and these do. I appreciate it. And these get out of the way, and he can go all the way like that, and then it's what it is in there. He's got the drop down hips, so you can get this articulate this out of the way. You can do the high kick, which is nice. And like I said, you can just kind of work that back up and then there. His knees are double jointed knees, and once again, the sculpt work carries through, which is fantastic. I did that Red Alert review, and I didn't cover any of his articulation. I just kind of sped run through it, which okay. I mean, the thing about these figures is our articulation, and you can see how that like no, there's no gaps or anything. It's fantastic. I mean, it's just stunning. I know I keep saying that word, but that's what it is. This is like a little like a blue, like light blue metallic here. Now I'm looking at it. Does that have it anywhere else? I don't know. Then he's got the ankle tilt, and then one of the problems with these Conehead or these Seekers molds is that you have to like these feet like articulate, but you have to make sure these thrusters are in the right position to get them to stand up correctly. And I found that if you pitch this all the way forward, he'll stand for you without much of a problem. I'll try that with Starscream too, but so this is a fantastic figure. I'll get the let me get Starscream down here for you. Take a look. All right, I got Starscream down. I don't have the wing bits attached to Starscream. I have his wing blades attached or to any other Seekers, and I know they do attach. I know they slide over. That's what this bit here is for. They're supposed to like go in. I want to say they're supposed to go like this. Yeah, it's got to be it, right? But this one doesn't fit. I feel like they fit better than the other ones. He doesn't have these bits anyways to plug into, so he just gets them. It's probably in the mold anyways. The other thing I noticed about Starscream is his backpack falls off in a stiff wind. It just like flops off. It doesn't really stay on that well. And this guy does have a a crunch, which when I had it paused, I could not get. If he has it, it's frozen. That's all I'm gonna say. I've really tried. I mean, I've gripped it so hard to do it. I've not popped out some of these skirts, and they have cracked the code on the skirts. I have Megatron here. His skirts just fall off. Just they just kind of stick on like with friction. They don't even really do it. It's a bummer, but yeah. So we'll get here Megatron out here too. It's a good looking Megatron. The only thing is because these Seekers are so like I know with Starscream and his brothers, the wing packs make the figure look huge, and I wish these Megatron and Optimus Prime were both a head taller and a degree bigger, just to because like even against Dirge here, he looks like Dirge looks like he can kick his ass. Um, yeah, no, I have. Oh, I should have that. Hold on one second. I have Here we'll switch out. Switch him out. I love this figure, by the way. I was really happy to get him when I got him. Over here. I happen to have the MMC. There's their Stormbringer Megatron. The Tyrantron Rise figure. Now he's actually too big. Now I'm looking. Now that I compare them, like it's a problem with these MMC. I mean, he looks good, but I think he's too big. So yeah, so I thought maybe that looked better. It doesn't. It's what it is. So we'll put Megatron back. I love this Megatron. He looks so good. Anyway, okay, so this is a solid offering. This is a good figure. I'm looking forward to Thrust and Ramjet being done with my Seekers. One of the things I don't like about it, besides the fact that I can't get his chest crunch or torso crunch, or whatever you want to call it, to work properly, these don't come off. These don't articulate or come off at all. These are just like glued on, or yeah, they're glued on, and it's a bummer. I know with my eye gear Seekers, like these bits, you can fold them back and get them kind of out of the way. These are just what there they are, just big old, you know, shin wings. Not a look I ever really liked. Uh, that's the biggest drawback for me is that I wish those like they came off like unplugged or they they folded back for them. But other than that, this is a good figure. I like him a lot. Yeah, I like him a lot. Like I said, you got the stupid Dirge Conehead, but I mean, it's what it is. It's iconic at this point. We literally call them the Coneheads. So wouldn't even if I had extra like an alternate head, I don't know if I'd display them like that. Um, yeah, so that's gonna be it. This is a good figure. It's a solid figure. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, and it's a recommend for me if you want to spend the money. I know there's another the Transformers Overgear lines coming out, and I saw the prices on those. I'm like, I'm sorry, but no. They're doing it's basically like movie figures, but they're like ultra realistic, like real world realistic, like militarized versions of characters. And they're doing Ironhide and Blackout. And they look fantastic. 5 years ago, those have been right up my alley. I would have been all in on that line, and I'm just like now I'm doing these. I have to pick like one and this is not the wrong choice for me because these figures are exactly what I want them to look like. I don't care that they don't transform. I really don't. I have figures. Two. I have two dirges that transform. I have the Eye Gear Seeker dirge that transforms into like a raptor, like modified raptor, and then I have the other one that transforms into a modified F-15. And I don't need. I'm sorry. I just don't need another transforming. I'd rather have the figures that look like how I want them to look. I know people feel a way about that, and that's fine. I know Transformers are supposed to transform. I don't need my Transformers to transform. I have enough versions of them that do. All right, so that's it. I'm out. I did do a couple videos tonight, and I'm hoping to get those out. One out tonight, and the rest out tomorrow. All right, so thanks a lot. I don't know what's up next. Oh yeah, I do. Colossus and Cleety Pryor coming. All right, I'm gonna have to find my old versions of those and do a compare and contrast. So that's it. Have fun. Be safe. See you tomorrow and the next day, hopefully.